can you empower people through a contract? It's not an obvious adjective that you might think should apply to a contract. A contract's kind of a dry and dusty legal tool, isn't it? Well, no, it doesn't have to be. A contract can empower your staff to know exactly what they have to do and when, the processes that you need to follow, and how they can get out of a contract if it all goes pear-shaped. But the only way you're going to empower your staff to understand all that stuff and give them confidence is to write it in terms that they understand. The average reading age in the UK is an educated 12, so we're talking teenager. So if your contracts cannot be read and understood by a teenager, then they're not empowering anyone. They're just creating documents written in a foreign language. Could be Russian, could be Chinese, could be any old language, frankly. So to empower your staff to really actually understand what they have to do to make your contracts work for your business, you need to write it in terms that they'll understand. You see, your contract makes promises, and we all want to keep our promises, but how can you keep a promise you don't even understand? You don't know what it says that you have to do. And if you don't know what it says you have to do, you can't really do it. So creating simple contracts is a really good and important way to empower your staff, because contracts, if they're important enough and they make promises, should be things that anyone can pick up and follow. You don't need a degree. You don't need to have gone to law school. You don't need to have spent 25 years reading contracts. You don't need to be an expert to understand a contract. Yes, there are nuances that maybe you won't get, but please, please, please make sure that anyone who picks up your contracts can in fact follow it. Don't make them ambiguous. Don't make them complicated. Don't add clauses in just for the sake of it. It's not a kitchen sink approach. You don't have to pile it high. Do make sure that your contracts reflect your business well to your staff, to your clients, to your colleagues, to your friends, to the teenagers that you know. Because your contracts can safeguard your business, but they won't do it if your clients and your suppliers can't read them, if they're annoyed by the language, if they're annoyed by the terms, if they're complicated, too small, tiny print. Please empower people to use your contracts properly by making them fully accessible, fully understandable, fully implementable. That way you will safeguard your business without annoying your clients.